Hey guys, Rusty here at Ugly HP. Today we have a 04 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 4.7 liter. Gonna change the starter out. I pulled the radius arm out that went from here to here to give more access for the video, but I also noticed that it makes it way easier to take this thing out. You just have a 14 millimeter plug that you pull out, and there's a 14 millimeter in there. And then what would be right here would be a T50 and a 15 millimeter. And that arm pops out, and you have all that room to drop it down. So what you would do is you would start at the top here, and there's a plug that gets unplugged, and if the plug comes in this way, so you're taking and pushing the plug that way, and then you have your 13 millimeter battery. Oops. Now always disconnect your ground first. You don't want to sit there and be under there and take that wire off and sparks be all over the place. So now we got the two bolts, which is going to be the one that's at the top that's furthest out. The one on the inside that's coming this way is a transmission bolt. So you've got one going this way, and this bottom one here is going that way. And those are 15s. Trying to work around the camera here, guys. Sorry, I know my arm was in the way, but the starter just comes out. Trying to keep the light for you. So, what we have to do now is change our plug from this one to our new one, our newer one. This looks like an 8 millimeter. I didn't know we were gonna have to switch all that, but let me grab it and we'll get it done real quick. Yep, 8 millimeter. Okay, so this one does not have that. So now what I got to do is I have to wire in a quick connect plug. So let me do that on the cut the wire up there and wire it in, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so put in a connector that connects to, it's just a female yellow connector. Let's set this back up. So now all we gotta do is slap in the new starter, bolt everything down, and we can be firing it up. So as usual, I'm going to get it in here, and I'm just going to get both of them started. Once they're started, then I know I can run them down. stuff like this, I always double check everything by hand, just to be sure. Plus, you know, I mean, if I was using the impact, I would be able to tell if I had it tight, but because I'm using a smaller tool than normal to fit in this spot, I just like to give it a double check. So let me get my yellow connector on there. Now, if you do over tighten these, I saw how this kind of moved a little bit. If you do over tighten these and the actual terminal itself spins, it'll cause it to where whenever you hook up the battery, this thing just kicks on, which would mean the cylinder needs to be replaced, or you'd have to warranty out your starter. Parts stores probably don't like that. Now all I gotta do is just put my arm in that goes right here. Just 2 bolts, they just slip in. But that's it. Hook up the battery, fire it up, and get on your way. Check us out on Facebook. Hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and as always, keep wrenching.